All right, good evening, everybody. This is your boy Legend Muyui. I'm back for another Mass Effect playthrough. I think it's been about 3 weeks since the last time I've actually streamed. So it's kind of good to be back. Get to talk about stuff as the game evolves. I don't have any clue as to what I was doing last. So I'm not sure what's going on. I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas and a good New Year's as well. So let's get started. Let's take a look here and see what is the goodness that this day has brought us. Jesus is so good. Okay, we are on the Presidium. I have Tali, I have Ashley with me. I would have come back for a mission. So let's take a look. We have nothing in the codex, so that means that we read through everything that was new. Let's take a look at our journal. There's a rogue VI on the Earth's moon. The insignias, the Asari writings, hostages, signs of battle, which are the medallions, valuable minerals, missing Marines. We're supposed to go... What are we supposed to do? We're supposed to speak to Admiral Kahoku, the Prothean data disk. We have 1 out of 7, and the missing survey team, which is located in the Hades Gamma cluster. But why are we back on Earth? Got the rogue VI. Why would we have come? Oh, I think I dropped off the information to Emily Wong, the reporter, the nice reporter. Okay, so is there anything that I really need to do here? Let's go buy our upgrades in which we can get on our ship. So we need to buy licenses from the merchants, and that'll help us to purchase things regularly on our ship, which I haven't done. I really need to do it. Oh, this dialogue is amazing.
It's a bank statement. It shows that I bought something from you when I bought it.
Well, thank you for buying from me, but this still doesn't prove that you purchased that item from my store.
But I didn't buy anything else here.
How do I know that? If you don't have the proof of purchase, I can't help you.
But...
Sorry.
Ah, man, I love that.
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
Yeah.
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Okay, so heavy armor, medium armor, light armor, pistols, biotic amps, omni tools, and shotgun. Is that all you got? It is. I got a nice chunk of change too. Okay, Can we sell all junk? I don't even got junk. Alright, let's go to selling. Yeah, a lot of stuff in here. So let's... You sell... Oh, accept. Alright, let's sell that. Got 3 of these. Let's sell 2 of those. Kinetic buffer, shield modulator, raptor, avenger, lantern. I'm gonna sell the duplicates that I have in here. Combat scanner, cryo rounds, energized weave, incendiary rounds. I can sell 2 of those. Kinetic buffer, polonium. Was that 1, 2? I can sell 2. Proton rounds I can sell 3. 1, 2, 3. Rail extension I can sell 2. Shield modulator I can sell 1. Shredded rounds I can sell 2. Tungsten rounds I can sell 2 as well. Alright, the hammer, which is a sniper rifle, I got 3 of those, so I only really need 1. Naginata, Firestorm, Hurricane I can sell 2. Katana, Avenger I can sell 1. Reaper can sell 1. Banshee can sell 2. Raptor I can sell 2. Storm sell 3 looks like. Avenger 1. Raiko. Is that stiletto? It's an interesting name for a gun. We're not going to go into stilettos. They do look nice. That's all I will say. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of clothes that look nice. The problem is that people, they just wear them at the wrong time. And it was kind of interesting. I had a cool friend who sent me a video, I think it was today, and I think she was just trying to see what I would say about it. I believe she's newer to Christ, so she's, you know, feeling her way, saying the foolishness that is out there that we're doing to really embarrass Jesus. But there is this woman, she's like praise and worship, and like, I don't know if she knows she doing it, I don't know, but it looks like she's twerking within church, just like, you know, probably, you know, if no one was behind her, no one would really know, but it was recorded, so apparently the person who was doing the recording was distracted. So there's a time and place for everything. You know, all the sexy stuff should be done, you know, between husband and his wife in the bed. It shouldn't, you know, peel off into, you know, the church service and people can see that, you know, somebody got some types of skills like that. I mean, even though it's good for her as an older woman to know, because I do believe that that stuff should be taught to younger women. I don't... Because that is a valuable skill that I believe that older women should be able to teach younger women, and to be able to teach them, especially, you know, when they start going towards being courted and stuff. So let's take a look here. Conrad Werner.
You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Pleasure's
nice
mine.
to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I spend most of the time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Sure.
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
So I'm gonna have to come back here a few times because I know that his storyline or that particular quest line comes from when you leave the Citadel and come back. Or this is the other shop, which I believe is Moorland. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just dabble with this guy real quick.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to do this twice. Let's go up to non-human stuff. Alright, let's take a look here. This is just the armor that we have, so let's compare. Since I do have Tali, we only got Krogan and Turian, which is horrible.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous
Yeah.
shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Yes, I do.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I
I don't
have.
remember
You
if
will
I
see.
did this before, so I could have already purchased the item that I'm looking for. Oh, nope, it's right here. We got a unique metagel. It increases the maximum units of metagel that we have. And then, oh, I gotta upgrade it too, so let's do that. And this is what I wanted. I wanted the Lannis risk control license for Normandy, my quartermaster. So I probably should just go to my quartermaster to see what we got. But let's take a look at this hammer, see if it's any good. No, it's not. It raises my damage per second. My heatsink capacitor goes down and my accuracy goes up slightly, but you know, that's not good. All right, so we're cool here. There's one thing that I do want to get started, which is the weird quest line with the man who is scanning the keepers. So I'm gonna have to go to Citadel's tower and speak with a. I'm trying to, have it quick fast in my mind the type of person it is. That is a Solarian. So, Shorten.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
I have someone at my job who did exactly what he did. You know, you looked at them, you saw that they were doing something, and they're going to act like you did not see that they were doing something. It was so annoying. But yeah, let's finish up.
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep...
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
My name's Shepard. I'm with Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
A Spectre? Well, nobody would dare stop you. All right, then. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
All right, so the purpose. Oh, there's Command Admiral Koroku. The whole purpose of this mission is just to scan these things, which are the Keepers. It's the first one. I'm gonna go talk to Commander Kahoku.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Counselor's assistants.
I guess that was it.
Commander Shepard, isn't it? My name is Admiral Kahoku. Is there something I can do for you?
Yeah, I found you guys.
You send a recon team out into the Artemis Tau cluster?
Yes, that's right. They went missing a few days ago. I've been trying to find out what happened to them, but I keep getting the runaround from Alliance brass. Do you know something about this, Commander?
I'm sorry, I got bad news. I'm always apologize. Even though I really don't know what to say when people pass. We're all destined to die and face God. Well, I shouldn't say die and face God. We're all destined to die, and then we're going to have either one or two destinations. If you believe upon the Lord Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, that he was the sole cause, he substituted himself to take on the price for your sins, and that he rose and from the dead, and now is seating at the right hand of God, well, you're saved. So you're going to go to heaven. If not, you go to hell. So when someone passes, we don't know if the person has inwardly made that confession or not. So we ultimately don't know. Of course, we can have some indication that the person was saved depending upon how they lived, the actions that they have. Bible says even a child is known by its doings, whether it's good or whether it's right. So they could have been doing things that was consistent with Jesus's teachings and God's instruction on how we should live, but ultimately we don't really know. So I never really know what to say to a person. You know, if it's, I hate to say obvious, but you know, if a person, you know, they showed that they love God in their life and they serve him by doing exactly what the Bible tells them to love the Lord God with all your heart, all your might, and all your strength, and then they love their neighbor as themselves, it can be assumed they're going to heaven, but we really don't know the matters that are in the heart. So I never really know what to say, but saying I'm sorry would be a good start.
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a thresher maw.
A thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
All right, here's another keeper. Oh man, I got to give it up to anyone who chooses to go into the military. It's a tough job, and your life can be taken. You know, some people are a little bit more. Some people are a little bit more callous with it. You know, well, that's what they signed up for. They did their job and that type of thing. It's a noble job. I was actually going to sign up for the Marines back when I was younger. Not because I wanted to serve, because I kind of love where I live. But anyway, so I was going to sign up, and the only reason why I was going to sign up was because Marines get a sword, and that was my naivete back then.
Commander Shepard, could I have another word with you?
Oh, Emily, sure.
Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you. Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
That seems like a step down from wide-scale corruption.
Actually, in a way, it's more important. This isn't about people getting rich. This is about safety. I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
If you crack this story, what's likely to happen?
Ideally, there will be calls to improve working conditions by hiring more controllers and upgrading systems. The Council won't pay for improvements voluntarily. This story will provide that pressure.
What will this bug allow you to pick up?
Just audio and video. I'm not trying to tap into the traffic control system if that's what you're worried about. I just need to hear and see them in order to correlate their activity with traffic efficiency.
Everyone knows space traffic controllers are overworked. How is this news?
There's a difference between overworked and dangerous. Traffic at the Citadel has increased by 300% in the last century, but traffic controller resources haven't kept up. We already have several last-minute wave-offs per week. Do we have to wait for a full-blown disaster?
This bug you want me to plant, could it interfere with traffic signals?
Absolutely not. I made certain that the frequencies it uses won't interfere with anything.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
So, mixed feelings on that particular one, even though I chose to help. For one, she doesn't own traffic control. She just participates by, using, or people participate by using the facilities and everything it needs. I forgot there's more on here. All right, so I believe that's all on this section. We're going to talk to Gareth, get this quest line.
I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
What's wrong,
Maybe
guy?
I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
Sometimes.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Any idea why someone would attack them?
Privateers, slavers, mercs looking for an easy score. There's a lot of nasty sorts out in the Traverse. I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you. The Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
What's in this for me?
I can't afford to pay you anything. If I had that kind of cash, I'd have hired a recovery team to track him down already. Maybe you could look into this as a personal favor, you know? We humans have to stick together.
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find them.
Okay, so like I was saying with the last one, they're just users of the system that's being set up. And they work it like a business, they're out to make money for it. And so when a lot of people begin to utilize a system that's out there, the real responsibility doesn't fall on the people providing the service. It actually falls on the people who are utilizing the service. So I take it to akin as people using the highway. There's a speed limit.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
So everyone who's on a highway, there's a speed limit, there's regulations, but there are a lot of accidents because people are impatient. People really don't follow the rules of driving, and so that can cause problems. Now, is it the state's fault that people, do all this types of stuff and cause types of traffic? Or is it this company's fault for, they just have people who safely bring in ships from you know, sitting out there in space into the docks. Just because everyone's deciding, yeah, I want to go to this nice resort that they have called the Citadel. So magically, the company is supposed to go bring in new people. So there's something in there. Maybe if the funds were given for them to, I think there's one back here. Maybe if the funds were given so that the company can hire new people, because that type of company, you know, they might be in it for business, but you know, or for profit, but I mean, it sounds like a state agency, so you know, they only have a certain allocation of funds, so they can only do what they can do. So if the increase of traffic comes, there's not much they really can do. Okay, so we're gonna hit up that. May do an extra long one this time, only for the simple fact that I did not, I haven't streamed in a while. For the people who will eventually find this, I want to give them some content. I don't think one is over there. We are going to get all the ones on this side over here. And so I would like to hear what you guys think about that. If a company comes out with a product, should it be the company's responsibility to facilitate how people should responsibly use their product, or should it be left on the consumer? I really would like to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. That'll be interesting to have a nice dialogue with. Because ultimately what we're looking into is a person's will to self-govern. Oh, I forgot about that. That's something for the codex. That's I might as well do that. Let's manually do this. We're going to decrypt this. Okay, Alana's patrol report. Captain Hendrickson's reports some unusual energy readings during a patrol in the Agros Roll cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send in the recon team? That's an Alliance report, so we're most likely going to do that. So God wants us to govern ourselves. He really doesn't want government doing all of this, you know, governing. The government's supposed to be here to serve the people, you know, protect. I mean, essentially, as I see the government, according to the scriptures and how Jesus laid it out, the government should be having some type of security or police to enforce laws. They should be doing everything that's maintaining everything that everyone utilizes. So, you know, the roads, everyone uses the roads, so they should make sure that the roads are in some nice condition. And there's one back there. Oh. Okay, I've got some few things in the codex we'll be reading later. Scan that one. And I like talking to him.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
So is there one in here? Oh, no, that's where I came from. I thought that was this office. Do you have one in here? I'm gonna just roam in here, you know, just because I can. Just like any Japanese RPG protagonist. I can just come in and go as I please. No one's gonna stop me. Alright. Nasana. I think there's one out here. Yep. So, you know, police force, probably, you know, emergency response units such as hospitals, even those are in the private sector, which is kind of weird. But maintenance of roads, public works such as, you know, our sewage systems and waste, and, you know, that type of stuff should be handled. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't know you can bring your gun out, and that's interesting. But yeah, that type of stuff, that's what the government should be handling. They shouldn't be handling stuff like welfare, you know, child support system and all of that. That should not be in the hands of the government. That should be in the hands of another entity. Because I also think that welfare really should be handled differently. There should be something to wean people off of welfare. It should not be a permanent thing. And unfortunately, did I get that keeper? Why do I feel like I didn't get that keeper? I think I would have, but I don't feel like I did. I didn't. Interesting.
Please do not disturb the keepers. Please do not disturb the keepers.
How do you know I'm disturbing them? I guess the interaction would do something. So, I would like to know what your guys' thoughts are on that. Because Jesus said, render to Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and render to God the things that are God's. So if we begin to self-govern ourselves, like the Bible says, we wouldn't have to put all these funds towards all these social programs that the
Reporter
government...
Kalisa Al-Jilani recently attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre. Commander Shepard answered difficult questions, demonstrating that under that military uniform is a keen diplomatic mind. We'll have exclusive footage later today.
Well, at least I didn't punch her. That's what most people do, because they think it's funny.
What do you say we head down to Cora's Den after shift?
Sounds good. Some of the others are going for Novio's farewell thing.
Damn, I forgot that was today. Where's he going again?
Novaria. Apparently, they've got a huge demand for corporate security.
Novaria? Isn't that the frozen planet?
Yeah, I wouldn't go, but I guess the pay's pretty good.
Makes them rethink. Ah, pays good. Maybe we could change. Alright, there's one here. So, let me know what you think in the comments about that topic.
A research station on Novaria has reportedly been destroyed. The exact cause is currently unknown. Given the research conducted on Novaria, many are blaming the destruction on an experiment gone awry. Administrator Ananias has released few details, except to say that investigations and repairs are ongoing.
Wow. In reference to the... sounded like a gunshot went off. And this would have been the only place that you can go, unless they did it all the way over here, but I don't think it would have been that loud. The other situation with the guy and his brother, some people feel that some people are heartless because, you know, they don't want to help people in their situations. But people really need to take responsibility for choices that they make. And I think I've mentioned this earlier about, you know, disaster relief funds for people who live in places where, you know, disaster is kind of common, like Florida. Florida has hurricane season. Like every year, you know, they know a hurricane's going to come. So some type of destruction is going to befall that particular land. So it's like they're going to get funds every year to try to fix things.
Thanks. That's more well since I bought it. Hey, are you refunding his stuff?
Here you go. Your account will be credited.
You did. You took his return. Look, I'm telling you, I bought this here. Why won't you return it?
I can't take it back unless...
I know. Unless I have a proof of purchase.
And so this guy knows exactly why his product won't be returned. He's not trying to go under the rules of what the shop says, you know, the place in which he purchased the product. They had rules when you purchased it. But now that, you know, he wants to do things his way, he's going to give this guy a hard time because he wasn't following his way. Because the guy don't want to take his way of him doing his own business. I find that highly annoying. And I think over here in the United States, we need to get over ourselves because a lot of us do that. You know, it doesn't make sense that it's done that way. You're not the one in business. If you are in business, and if you ran business how you think the business should go, most likely you would not be in business long. So, you know, leave the people who are in business for them to figure out how to run their own. It's their business. There is a keeper in this club. Uh-oh.
You should be careful when you say that around.
What? Everyone knows Fist isn't with the local criminals.
Maybe the BioWare they're shouting it from the mountaintops.
Yeah, unless you want to end up on his hit list.
Yes, I heard he actually buried some corpses under the stage at Cora's Den.
That wouldn't put it past him.
Yes, and it might explain the stench in that place.
It's out of my hands, Rita. I'd bring her back in a second, but she doesn't want to come.
No. I'll see if I can talk some sense into her next time.
Be careful. You know how stubborn your sister is. The more you push and prod, the more she'll run away.
Interesting. So, I mean, that last one got me a little flustered because some people are just, their rationale for how they interact in society is so selfish. You know, if you make an agreement with somebody, you know, whether you're signing a contract for a credit card, whether you take out a loan, and it has conditions, your life outside of that agreement does not play a part of the agreement that you took. You know, when I was working in the banking field, you know, people would get so upset, you know, that they had late fees and overdraft fees and all this kind of stuff. But I'm like, didn't you sign the contract that said that if you did such and such, you would get a fee? And it just kind of irked me. But hey, people are people. What can you expect? And then they throw some sob stories on you as if that should change the agreement that you signed. You wasn't saying any of that when you took out the funds. And I get it. We all fall on some hard times and we need some grace, but that should not be on the person who loaned you the finances. That should not be their concern.
In a dangerous cult controlled by a former Alliance officer, Major Kyle. Major Kyle surrendered and is now being treated for severe post-traumatic stress disorder.
PTSD. And so I find it just utterly hilarious how people can't own up to their choices. And I think the issue is that in America, can I get some stuff? Do I have enough to get that sniper rifle?
Show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander.
Thank
Enjoy.
you. Yeah, I will. I think I will. All right, so this is the sniper rifle. I still don't have enough. I need 304. 2004, and I'm at 302. Can I? Excuse me. Can I sell some stuff? Let's see if I can. Oh, that did it. All right, let's buy that. Sniper rifle. Okay. All right, cool. I'm going to equip that. What was that? I don't know. But I got some Kodak stuff, but I'm going to equip that bad boy. Sniper rifle. Sniper rifle. Oh yeah, that thing is beefy. Equip. Yeah. And I got a third slot. What I'm gonna put here? A scanner, so I can make sure that I can know who's where. What's this? Hammerhead rounds 1. Don't I have hammerhead rounds 3? All right, let's get that upgraded. And this is improved sighting 2. I don't have any others, so I'm gonna stick with that. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right. Yeah, we all can fall on hard times. We all may need some grace, but that should not be in the hands or the concern of a person that you said, hey, there's no clause within any contract that if I fall on hard times, you cannot obligate me to this.
Okay, Julie, let me get this straight. Your business partner, sure, he's threatened you. Well, no,
However,
but he wants to meet with me. I think he's
Sherman, this is the guy we're doing the scanning for.
I can't really get into the details, but Shortman will kill me if I leave here unprotected.
I can't help you. Not unless you give me something more to go on.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Then I've got other work to do. But nothing. Don't bother me unless you're willing to give me details.
I mean, that's normal. It's natural. Was this the last one? Yep. Data collection complete. And have I not been up here? I'm curious as to what they were thinking when they made this room. I mean, I'm into some 3D creation as well, and I'm not good at all. I'm really not good. It's probably because I don't spend all day doing it like some of these people can do. I watch a lot of tutorials, how to, texture, how to create things and everything, but I don't understand. Maybe if I saw the model of the Citadel, I could actually where this is and in reference to the rest of the Citadel model. This just looks like an empty room that you can't get in. Of course, I can't see down here to see if there's like a doorway or something, but what would go in this room? Like, does something open up and it allows ships to come in? Probably little small ships they're docking. Do they go through those little like holes from there to there? I don't know. It just looks cool idea. I just don't really know how it goes. So let's take a look at that, and we're going to take a look at that. And yeah, so something has to, because there's an elevator here. You can't access it. There's lockers. Yeah. Let's go plant this bug for Emily. Okay. So we're going to check on Shorbin. And then we're going to... I'm sorry, this guy. I think his name's Jalid. And then we're going to check on... Then we're going to leave. After we... I'll check on my... mission log to see if I need to check back with any people.
Hey there. Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Shorban. That's the guy who asked us to scan the Keepers.
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
Alright, so you got infighting with people who are choosing to do something against the law. Which is scanning the Keepers just to find out some information about them. Which is weird because it is what it is. Oh, I was supposed to go into my journal. Unusual readings, privateer, planting the bug. So I planted the bug. I need to inform Emily. The fan, that's Conrad Werner. Privateers, unusual readings, Shaleed's fears. Privateers, need to go to a different planet. Unusual readings, and Shaleed's fears. Need to talk to Shorban. So let's do Emily first. And I go here and go to the Citadel. And should get everything taken care of. I don't remember where I was at, but there she goes. What's up, Emily?
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
Ward locations. Let's go to Core's Den because it's the closest, I believe, to the markets. So we just need to go in here. And there's Shorban.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorban.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
Your lies are catching up with you. We spoke with your friend, Jaleed.
You spoke with Jaleed? Then you know about the data?
No, but you're gonna tell me. Everything.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jaleed and I just got a little over our heads.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jaleed and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jaleed's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
So you're just trying to get back what Jaleed already stole?
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by, Commander. If If you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
I suppose a little scanning here and there won't hurt anyone?
Very good. Maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jalid. The data you're gathering for me is useless if Jalid won't help me analyze it.
I'll go have a chat with him right now.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
I guess they didn't plan on programming a different dialogue for if you already completed that. So that's kind of interesting. But we're going to go back to the wards and we're going to go to CSEC. Or they just thought it was just too much to program. I mean, this game does have a lot of different stories and side missions and side quests. So I'm not knocking the creators of this game in any way, shape, or form. This is still one of my favorite series games.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorban?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
What about the Keeper data?
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorban would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorban, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorban can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
Okay. All right. So we're going to take off from here to leave the Citadel, get some fighty action in, kind of.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Oh, I can inspect the hull? Yeah, same thing I said, Tolly. I can expect that. There was one back there, but I guess that was the same one. Anything up there? Nope. Alright, cool. When I get in here, I'm going to read what I have gathered for my codex.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I love the speed of a computer.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
I remember having or playing this on the Xbox and how you'd be sitting there, that thing would go back and forth and go your character about 4 or 5 times before it transitioned. I mean, she didn't even finish her dialogue and it went to the next stage. All right, so let's take a look. Excuse me. Let's see what we got in our codex. So we got some secondary stuff, which is me reading. So I'm going to cover that first. And we have absolutely nothing for the primary. So, okay. So we got the Citadel Galactic Environment. We are going to start with the Treaty of Ferrix? Farazin? Oh, okay. We're going to go with that. Due to the destructive potential of dreadnoughts, the Council races agreed that Farazin Naval Conference to fix a ratio of dreadnought construction between themselves. At the top of the pyramid is the peacekeeping Turian fleet. Below the Turians are the other Council races. Currently, the Asari and Solarians, Council associate races, are at the bottom. The Human System Alliance is part of the last group. The ratio of Turian to Citadel to associate dreadnoughts is 5 to 3 to 1. For every dreadnought humans are permitted to build. The Asari have 3 and the Turians have 5. Okay. Not sure why that's so special. But we're going, ooh, a lot of stuff down here with the ship stuff. We're going to look at space combat general tactics. Shells lofted by surface navies crash back on Earth when their acceleration is overwhelmed by gravitation and air resistance. In space, a projectile has unlimited range. It will keep moving until it hits something. Practical gunnery range is determined by the velocity of the attacker's ordnance and the maneuverability of the target. Beyond a certain range, a small ship's ability to dodge trumps a larger attacker's projectile speed. The longest range combat occurs between dreadnoughts, whose projectiles have the highest velocity but at the least maneuverability. The shortest range combat is between frigates, which have the slowest projectile velocities and high maneuverability. Opposing dreadnoughts open with a main gun auxiliary duel at extreme ranges of tens of thousands of kilometers. The fleet's close, maintaining evasive lateral motions while keeping their bow guns facing the enemy. Fighters are launched. Let me get this up here. Fighters are launched and attempt to close to disruptor or torpedo range. Cautious admirals weaken the enemies with range fire and fighter strikes before committing to close range. Aggressive commanders advance so cruisers and frigates can engage. A long range, the main gun of a cruise becomes useful. Friendly interceptors engage enemy fighters until the attackers enter the range of the ship's base guardian fire. Dreadnoughts fire from the rear, screened by smaller ships. Commanders must decide whether to commit to a general melee or retreat to FDL, faster than light. At medium range, ships can use broadside guns. Fleets intermingled, and it becomes difficult to retreat in order. Fleets intermingle, and it becomes difficult to retreat in order. Ships with damaged kinetic barriers are vulnerable to wolfpack frigates flotillas that speed through the battle space. Only fighters and frigates enter close knife fight battles of 10 or fewer kilometers. Fighters lose their disruptor torpedoes, bringing down a ship's kinetic barriers and allowing it to be swarmed by frigates. Guardian lasers become viable weapons, swatting down fighters and boiling away warship armors. Or armor, didn't say armors. Neither dreadnoughts nor cruisers can use their main guns at close range. Laying the bow on a moving target becomes impossible. Superheating thrusters exhaust become a hazard. So this is interesting that they have, the tactics of space fighting, but there is no space fighting in the game. I find that interesting. Oh, excuse me. I would have thought it would have been like a mini game or something like that. Okay, starship cruisers. Cruiserweight warships are standard combat units encountered away from large naval bases. The poor, bloody infantry of most fleets, nimble scouting frigates, have neither the punch nor the stamina to stand up to a serious combat, and the mighty dreadnoughts are a strategic resource, carefully hoarded and committed to the most basic battles. Cruisers perform routine independent show-the-flag patrols in settled systems and lead flotillas of frigates in small engagements, such as pirates, suppression campaigns. In major fleet engagements, cruisers' squadrons support the dreadnought battle line by screening their flank against enemies attempting to maneuver for the main gun bow shot from their vulnerable broadsides. Alliance cruisers are named after Earth cities. So they got one from Baltimore? Yeah. Starship Fighters. This is a lot to read. Fighters are single pilot combat small crafts. They are lightweight enough that they can be economically fitted with powerful Element 0 cores, making them capable of greater acceleration and sharper maneuvers than starships. Kinetic barrier shields changed starship battles from short, vicious bloodbaths to extended, indecisive slugging matches. Only the main gun of a dreadnought can punch a mass accelerator slug through the barrier of an opposing dreadnought. This changed when the development of the fighter-launched mass disruptor torpedo, a short-range weapon that can penetrate kinetic barriers to destroy their projectile assemblies. Starship Guardian defenses must be overwhelmed through swarm tactics. Fighting groups can take heavy casualties, pressuring their torpedo attacks home. Once fighter-launched torpedoes have crippled an enemy's barriers, the mass accelerators on a frigate and cruisers can make short work of them. Interceptors are a type of fighter optimized to attack other fighters with no ability to damage starships. Interceptors are used to screen friendly units from incoming fire attacks. Frigates. Frigates are light escort and scouting vessels. They often have extensive guardian systems to provide fighter screening for capital ships and carry a squad of Marines for security and groundside duty. Unlike larger vessels, frigates are able to land on planets. Frigate drive systems allow them to achieve high FTL cruise speeds. They also have proportionally larger thrusters and lighter design mass, allowing them to maneuver more handily. In combat, speed and maneuverability makes a frigate immune to the long-range fire of larger vessels. In the time it takes projectiles to reach them, frigates are no longer where they were predicted to be. In fleet combat, frigates are organized into wolfpack flotillas of 4 to 6. Wolfpack speed through enemy formations, hunting enemy vessels whose kinetic barriers have been taken down by fighter-launched disruptor torpedoes. The Wolfpack strafes vulnerable targets using their superior speed and maneuverability to evade return fire. Alliance frigates are named for great battles in human history. Ooh. Why? Okay. Weaponed ablative armor. A warship's kinetic barriers reduce the damage from solid objects, but can do nothing to block Guardian laser particle beams and other forms of direct energy weapons. Sounds kind of cool. The inner layer of warship protection consists of ablative armor plates designed to boil away when heated. The vaporized armor material scatters a due beam, rendering it ineffectual. A scaffold is built around the interior pressure hull with sheets of ablative armor hung from the structure. Ships typically have multi-layers of armor separated by empty baffles. Spaces often used for cargo storage. Cruisers, which lack the internal space to fit dedicated fighter hangars, store the shipboard fighter complement in the baffles. That sentence isn't sounding right for me. Cruisers, which lack the internal space to fit dedicated fighter hangars, store the shipboard fighter complement in the baffles. It's not clicking with me. It is not unknown for enlisted crews to build illicit alcohol distilleries in some obscure corners of the baffle, safe from prying eyes. Yeah, people want to get drunk. You're in space, dangers could arise, and you just want to get tipsy. All right, so let's see where we're going to go. We can go to this unusual one. We can go to this privateer one. Let's do that. Let's go look for the brothers. So we're going to go to the Horsehead Nebula. Okay, so let's turn around here. And we're going to plop it here. Okay. Feeling good. We're going to zoom out. And we're going to zoom out again. And we're going to zoom out again. Horsehead Nebula. And the Strenos. Yep. So we're going to go here. I'm going to find this dude's brother. We're going to disengage from the Citadel. I went to school for video game design and simulation, but pretty much you just need to delve into it and just keep working at it.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher War. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Well, okay. All right. Unthoro? I guess. Shrouded by a thick atmosphere of complex hydrocarbons, Ythrol has never been fully mapped. The surface is hot and completely covered by a global ocean of liquid hydrocarbons. There are indications of primitive organic life developing deep within the global ocean. Okay, orbital period is 5.8 Earth years. That's a long time. Radius is a whopping 5905 K. Day length is, oh man, that's an awesome day. 55.2 hours, Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is double Earth's. Surface temperature is 68 Celsius. I mean, I know that's warm, but that's not like crazy warm, is it? 0 degrees Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's pretty much 32 up. Oh yeah, that's hot. That's hot. All right. So we did some surveying. A medallion recovered your scan, uncovered an ancient deep space probe slowly orbiting Yunthrols. Tali brought it on board, dismantling it, and found a League of One medallion hidden in its payload. Okay, that's cool. Good old Tali. I think this is the planet we dropped down in. No. This is the planet. Looks like we will drop down on it because it has a cold hazard. Zawin? Has a thick atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. The surface is frozen and mainly composed of cobalt with deposits of copper. Planet-side conditions are hazardous with constant ice storms wrecking the surface. Orbital period is 97.3 Earth years. Wow. Some people won't even make it before it even loops around once. Radius is 56K. Day length is 21.48 Earth hours, which is kind of bad. Takes that long to loop around and your days are shorter. Atmospheric pressure is 0.79 of Earth's. Surface temperature is freezing, negative 131 Celsius, and the surface gravity is only 0.8 of Earth, so you'd be lighter here. All right, can't go there yet. So we're going to go to, what's that? The Salgon? A standard hydrogen helium gas giant. The Sagon's atmosphere is tinted blue by trace quantities of methane. That orbital period is ludicrous. 173.4 Earth years just to go around its star once. Radius is a whopping 53,520K. And the day length is really short at 15.5 hours. Okay, let's take a look at Traylon. Traylon is a lifeless rock with trace amounts of xenon and krypton. Its surface contains large amounts of iron and magnesium silicate. Due to heavy crater terrain, starships are discouraged from landing. A Solarian religious cult claims that a certain pattern of overlapping craters in the southern hemisphere resemble their goddess. I don't know. I don't even recall Solarian's religious stuff talked about in this game, or any of them. Orbital period is 74.9 Earth years. Radius is 1,163 kilometers. Day length is pretty good, 36.7 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is nothing. Surface temperature is a minus 147 Celsius, and it's 0.1 G, so you would just probably float out into orbit. All right, and Anti-Terra is a standard hydrogen helium gas giant with traces of ammonia, hydrogen, carbon in its atmosphere, lead it to a distinct brown tint. Earth orbital period is 52 Earth years. Radius is 35,417 kilometers, and the day length is a short 14.7 Earth hours. Let's survey it. And we got a gas deposit surveyed. Scans from orbit have detected a large concentration of helium-3. All right, something's not right, because I was supposed to come here, and the planet that I can land on, I can't. Which is weird, because I can't land here, and I know I should be able to. All right, so we're not going to land there. We're going to go to Fortuna? Wait a minute, no. There's supposed to be a starship. This one, that one, that one, that one, and that. Yeah, so there was supposed to be something here. All right. I'm here. Horsehead Nebula, Strenna system. We got absolutely nothing. So, do I have a issue? Because I can't land. Huh. Alright, I ain't gonna sweat it. Alright, let's I don't really know what we're gonna go somewhere else. We're not gonna do the Cerberus one. Let's go to the private. Nope. Let's go to unusual readings. We're gonna go to Hydra system and Argos row. All right, let's do that. Hydra system, Argos row. All right, so we'll go out of here. All right, Hydra. All right, we're gonna blast off. Gonna get that little bullet shotgun thing going on. Yeah. Let's see if we can do a saint move real quick. Something very virtuous. Yeah, I'm not going to read these for the sake of time. I actually want
Message coming in.
Oh, here we go.
Patching it through.
The general distress call from the Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Cargo's. Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
Alright, so this is a heat hazard planet. Metagos is a large terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of carbon dioxide and nitrogen. Its hot surface is mainly composed of nickel and nitrogen. It's mainly composed of nickel with deposits of potassium and heavy metals. It is a mineralogical treasure trove with concentrated heavy elements constantly being brought to the surface by volcanic activity. Metagos is inhospitable and dangerous, and expeditions must be well prepared to survive any length of time. With its high mass, heat-trapping clouds, and constant volcanic venting, Metagos seems well on its way to becoming a Venusian pressure-cooking world. Orbital period is 2.8. That's kind of long. Radius is 7,301 kilometers. Nice day length, longer than Earth's, 47.2. Atmospheric pressure is equal. Excuse me. Surface temperature is hot. 169 Celsius, and surface gravity is 1.1 G. So you're a little bit heavier. All right, we're going to take Tali and let's get my boy Garrus. I'm going to accept the squad. We're going to get in here. Just want to get in a little action. Just a little bit. All right, so we're going to be coming down. Oh. All right, probably want to cover this planet and then try to go to Pharos after this. All right, let's bring up that map. Let's go here. Oh, go back. Let's go there first. All right, so it's... All right. It's a bumpy ride. It's a bumpy ride. All right. It's a real bumpy ride. All right. Let's see if I go there. And there. And there. And alright, so we're gonna pop out real quick. Yeah, we're gonna pop out real. Alright, guess can't do it. Alright, there we go. Where's the top portion of this? We're gonna salvage this thing. We wanna bend it again to bypass. Whoops. Alright. There we go. Alright, we're going to take all that. And I just noticed something. I think I just noticed something for the first time. Alright, anomaly, transparent. So we're going to go to the anomaly first. I think I have boosters. That goes up. But I got boosters. I did not know I had boosters. It makes sense. They have it on Andromeda, but this is... How long can the boosters go? That's pretty sick. That's pretty cool. I wonder what speedrunners of this game. Well, speedrunners don't do missions outside of the main. Anomaly, and it's a Turian. Alright, we're gonna recover it. Turian insignia recovered. While searching the wreckage, you found a very old letter stamped with the Gothis colony insignia. Unfortunately, the text is indecipherable. I would love to see how all this played out, the different type of colonies and stuff. I probably should dabble into the comics. I think the comics may cover a lot of the stuff that I'm mentioning I would like to see in the game. But of course, if it is in the comics, I still would like to see it in the game. But, you know, that's just me. Alright, I got my turbo boosters. That's what's up. Alright, so this is probably going to lead me to some people who are dead, because, you know, I guess back when this game was created, it was like, oh yeah, it probably wouldn't be cool to find living people. You would have to create some dialogue, and they would have to, you know, make it a little bit more interesting and tell what's going on. You know, it's kind of like, what's that, the Dark Souls series, or the FromSoft. Like, all the NPCs, they got horrible stories. If you figure them out, then, like, or you solve their quest lines, like, everyone dies. And I guess it makes sense, because that's the whole purpose of the whole kind of Soul series. It's not like a, you know, happy ending type of thing, but, like, somebody can't survive? Come on. Everybody gotta be on that, morbid thing. Alright, so let's, rare element, you have successfully surveyed that, and so we're going to go over here.
Looks like the signal's coming from that wreckage.
Careful, Commander. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Alright, this may be a Thresher Maw fight. We're about to find out. Could be Geth.
Geth, it's a trap.
I'm gonna hit it. So let's get a better view on driving. Back up a little bit. Take that. And all right, so this was a Geth trap. Okay, so is that the last thing on the map? It is. Alright, so we are going to return to the Normandy. That was probably just for some experience points. Let's take a look here. Nothing really. Okay, that's the previous one. Rogue insignia. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we just now did. Okay, so the Privateer one, I couldn't really do it. The fan, the road, writing, hostages. we're not going to do the hostages. We could. We'll probably do that next. But I stated that we are going to go to Pharaohs. Look into that Geth attack. So we're going to get that started, and then we're going to close it out. Alright, so we're going to zoom out, and then we're going to follow the big sign. So Pharaohs is here. And we're going to go to Theseus. I think that's Greek. I'm not a Greek fan. One of the first places that I wanted to go when I was younger was Italy. The Exogeny Corporation has founded a pilot colony on Pharos to explore the Prothean ruins that blanket 2/3 of the planet's landmass. The atmosphere is foul with dust. Terrestrial travel is hampered by crumbling debris dozens of meters deep. There is an indication that Pharos was a much colder world in the past. Pharos has 2 larger moons, Orkan, the farthest, and Vardet. The colony was founded in 2178. Population was 300. Capital was Exogeny Building. Okay. Orbital period is 3.2 Earth years, so it takes 3.2 Earth years for its circumference. Its radius is 8366K. The day length is 30.3, giving us a little bit more time than Earth's, which I always like. Atmospheric pressure is 5.44 Earth atmospheres. Of Earth's. So, and surface temperature is 10 Celsius. That's livable. Gravity are a little bit heavier here, so I'm gonna bring the blunt man in here. I forgot there was a cutscene. Alright, so let's get out here. Let's find out what's going on in Pharos. And we'll cut it after that. So I'm going to take Tali and I'm going to take Rex with me. So Tali, Rex, welcome to the crew. I think Tali is kind of cool-headed. Rex is the sarcastic, kind of funny guy.
With exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Okay, so what's up, David?
We saw your ship. Faidan wants to speak with you immediately.
Who?
Who's Faidan?
He's our leader. He needs your help to prepare for the Geth. They're making another push. Please, up the stairs past the freighter. Take cover!
Oh, snap. They got Geth infestation. Yo, I loving this sniper rifle. Just taking people down with one hit. What? What is up with the sniper? Why can't... What is going on? Get off that. Tower. Oh, I got a sniper just like me? My gun's bigger.
Eat this.
Oh no! I keep. I meant to hit H. I meant to. Oh wait a minute. weird. Okay. Something. Got the hoppers or the sticky ones, the sticking to the wall. Okay. So, stalkers. Let's knock that one down. Yeah, let's knock that one down. Got my big gun out. You think we're good? Alright, what you guys got to say about this place?
These people are brave, but the Geth are relentless. My people know this better than anyone.
Yeah, you're right.
This place has seen better days.
It's kind of funny coming from Rex. I believe that Tachanka, the planet he's from, is they pretty much burnt it.
To the tunnels. Make sure they're secure. But what if I find Geth there? Are you saying you won't go? No, I'll go.
Those Geth are bloody dangerous.
I just killed one.
Glad to see some soldiers. Our numbers are getting thin. Get ready.
Okay. Ooh. Oh man. Oh man. There's like laying there. That's horrible.
The Geth are mounting another attack.
What's in here? Easy description. Let's begin that manual override. Alright, cargo logs. While decrypting these logs, you found something suspicious. Several months' worth of human rations were delivered to an uncharted world in the Voyager cluster. The logs aren't clear, but it appears they maybe have been drop-offs somewhere in the Amazon system. Okay. Well, something to do once we finish this particular mission on this planet. Okay.
My headaches are getting better. I just have to stop thinking about the past.
Okay, extranet.
The Geth just keep coming.
I mean, that sounds like the counselor's voice, Udina.
My wife needs rest. The attacks are making things worse.
Hello, Off-Worlder. I'm glad that we aren't totally forgotten by the rest of the galaxy.
Dear, please try to rest. You're not ready to speak.
But they should know. I mean, they are very important. Yes. That's better.
Is there anything I can do for you?
I'm fine. I just need to try to think clearly. It's just a lingering pain from the last attack. I'll be fine.
I see no major injury, but something must be causing her pain.
Please, just let her rest. She just needs rest.
For those of us who knows what's going on, it's this was very ambiguous the first time I played, so I'm not going to spoil it. Oh, let's take out some Geffer around, but it doesn't look like. Let's talk to her.
Huh, Commander. I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge since...
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
Alright, one down. Another down. Another down. Whoops. Oh. Alright, let me get my shields back up. Come on down. Let's go clear things out. Huh? What?
Negative contacts, Commander.
All right, let's find out what's going on here.
We've got Geth in the tower.
Oh, I had to take out all the Geth in the tower. All right, shouldn't be a problem. Let's get my gun back out. Yeah, stop putting up your shields. I mean, it's counterproductive. I know they're trying to survive too. And they're teleporting. Ah, I missed. Am I not hitting them?
Lost shields.
Oh, snap. Lost shields. Shields, I can, try some boost. Big one down. Take that one down. Where was? Over there.
But don't take long. We should roll out the vehicle and find where the Geth are bunkered.
Roll out what vehicle? That was too much information, Tolly. You know something I don't? Hey, what you gotta say?
Colony's tougher than it looks.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
These colonists may not have much, but this is their home. They will fight to the death to defend it.
Yeah, well... It's 300 of them, so I wonder is that number counted with the people who might have died?
The tower's secure, thanks to you, Commander.
I'm just glad your colony is safe.
I appreciate your concern and your efforts against the Geth.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
What do they want?
If you want answers, go ask them yourselves.
We don't know what they're after. They came, they attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the ExoGeni headquarters. Good place to start looking if you want answers.
What's ExoGeni?
It's the company most of us work for before the attacks. They fund this colony. The Skyway leads directly to ExoGeni headquarters. You can't miss it.
Can't miss it.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
I didn't expect this would be easy.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
What can you tell me about the defenses the Geth have set up?
I don't have any details, but I'll wager it's a lot more fortified than the command post.
They landed at least one Geth ship at ExoGeni, and I've seen large walking tanks on the Skyway. Expect a hard fight.
What do you need done to get this place back on its feet?
We need those Geth destroyed.
Arcelia's right. There are still Geth in the tunnels. We also have more mundane problems like food, water, and power. I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people overseeing them.
Is there anything I can do to solve your water shortage?
Maka Doyle has been assigned to that particular issue. If you have any insight to offer, please speak with her.
What's wrong with the colony's power supply?
May O'Connell is working on our power problems. She'd know more about it than I do.
You mentioned something about a food shortage.
Davin Reynolds is tasked with securing food for the immediate future. If you can assist, please speak with him.
Do you have information about Geth in the lower tunnels?
Nothing new. They're in the tunnel somewhere, likely guarding a transmitter to coordinate attacks. It's not a critical threat right now, but getting rid of that transmitter will help us defend against further attacks.
Let's talk about Zeus, Hope, and Pharos in general.
Of course, Commander.
Tell me about your colony.
Life is hard and often brutal, even without our current problems. Colonial affairs back on Earth told us we'd be beneath the notice of any raiders. I guess they weren't counting on the Geth. But, despite everything, there's something tranquil about this place, unlike anything I've experienced before.
How big was the original Pharos colony?
We were nearly 1,000 at the main site, 200 more at my outpost. When the first wave obliterated our defenses, we fell back to Zeus Hope.
The Normandy isn't huge, but we could airlift you out.
The Geth fighters are too dangerous, and I won't be driven off this world. It is our home. There's a chance for growth here that's simply not available on other worlds.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck.
Alright, let's go get this place back up to snuff.
You're the one who repelled that last wave. They'll be back. And if the Geth don't kill us, we'll die of hunger soon enough.
Are you doing anything to remedy the situation?
I need to boost rations with Varen meat, but it's too dangerous. The Alpha Varen, he's huge and he's mad. Rabid, maybe. Totally uncontrollable. I can't do anything until he's dead.
Tell me about hunting Varen.
Hunting them is impossible while fending off the Geth. On the positive side, they'll attack anything, even those damn synthetics. The big Alpha Varen is the real problem. He's mad, erratic, completely unpredictable.
I have a ship. I could bring in supplies from off-world.
I'd rather you concentrated on the Geth. Food won't help us if they breach our defenses.
Tell me about Zeus Hope.
The colony is growing, or it was. But you should speak with Fidan. He is our leader.
Why should I speak to Fidan? Why can't you tell me?
I don't want to talk about that right now. Speak with Fidan.
Tell me about yourself.
What's to tell? I came here with my wife Greta, looking for adventure, a new life together. This isn't exactly what we signed up for. Of course, it would be much better without the Geth. We were really starting to enjoy the colony before they came.
Okay.
I have to go.
So long, Commander.
Alright. So... is one of these named Greta? Yeah, right there. His wife's on the front lines? Ooh.
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
Would it help if I brought in some power cells from the Normandy? We can certainly spare a few.
Your top-of-the-line ship doesn't use the same parts as the old generator we've got. The cells just aren't compatible.
If I find anything while I'm looking around, I'll send it your way.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry, but I can't stop to talk. I have to deal with the water shortage.
Is there anything I can do?
The utilities building was one of the first to fall under Geth control. Find the mains and turn them back on. Until then, this colony is dry.
What do you know about this planet?
I am not the one to ask about that. Ask Fidan or one of the others.
Tell me about yourself.
I'd rather not. This is not the time or the place. Please, help us or don't. Otherwise, leave it to my work.
I have to go.
I wish you luck.
Alright. So I got 3 objectives. Let's go get them done. Help these people out. Find out why they're all telling me to go X or talk to Fidan. Alright, so we're going to go in this tunnel and we're going to wreak havoc. I'm going to do a real sync move. I'm going to destroy some synthetics, hunt some creatures, and turn some water on. Alright. Oh.
Oh god, they're everywhere!
Oh, the woman died. No. That's for hurting the lady. Man. That wasn't fast enough. Unless that's a scripted death and there's nothing I can do. But I don't think it is. Well, I could be wrong. Alright, see some Geth over there. Geth over there. We're going to kill him. Yep. Oops. Rex. I got one more. Can I reach him? Alright.
This valve looks like part of a large system. There are likely others we need to activate as well.
Yep. There's another valve right here.
Doesn't look like it's on yet. We should keep looking.
Alright, got that Barry White voice. Alright, what's in here? Varen falls dead, riddled with slugs. This must be the alpha male, the pack leader of these feral scavengers. Alright. So, took care of that guy. Sludge container. Okay, we're going to take all of that. And the old disabled vehicle was more willing to partner with his still functional power cells than one would expect. Okay. All right, so we got 2 of the issues down already. Man, we work fast. Okay. Oh no. All right, let's get there. He's hurt. Okay, that does the last one.
There! That did it! The system is active.
Shot the top of his head. There's a guy down here. What's up, dude?
You don't want to go down there.
What's back there?
I could tell you everything. How would you like that? That was a good one. Very intense.
What's the matter with you?
Just invoking the Master's whip helps remind me I'm still alive. You're here for the Geth, aren't you? You're not the only one interested in those things.
Who else is looking for the Geth?
Not looking for, looking to get rid of. They're a thorn in the side of the... Trying to get to the...
This one is no longer fit. We should leave him.
Is there anything I can do to help you? Do you even want help?
Help me? No. No one can help me now. I'd rather die fighting!
Fighting what?
Not that kind of fight. It's like running through a thorn bush. The more you struggle... Time's up. Company's coming. Ask Faidan. Ask him about the... Ah!
Look out!
Alright, so there was one where we could... Is this it? No, that's just on rock. There was one where we... That's not where I need to go, because I walked past it. It's supposed to go down there. Alright, let's get the pep in my step. Yeah, pep in my step, pep in my step. Yeah, pulled a saint move out on that guy. Saved him. He didn't even know those things was trying to kill him. Had to take those things out. Pop, pop. Alright, let's get down here and see if we can do another saint move. Oh.
I'm a little busy here.
No, you're not. No, Tali! Get up, Tali. Let's see. Wrap him. Disable his shields. And I'm gonna sabotage his weapon. Oh wow, I did not expect that. Alright, so we're gonna take those. And we're gonna open that. And let's use a grenade. Okay, I think I've oh, nope. That was exactly where I needed. No, that was there. Where we defeated the Varen. We need to go. Oh, okay, alright. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. I'm gonna get the right top part of your head then. Alright. I'm gonna just roll up on you. Make you move. What the? Alright. Step up. Step up to the plate. And fall. Alright, I think that might be it. I think that might be it, ladies and gentlemen. I'll go report back, get this place back up. Let them know I get things done quick. Someone still want to complain. Well, if you would have gotten here sooner. Bruh, I wasn't here. I mean, there's not much that I could have done. Or if they didn't put us out here, well, you signed up to come to this colony. I mean, there's not much that I can do about that. Alright, let's Let's make sure there's no more geth in this tunnel, because I should have cleared them out. I don't think yeah, there we go. Alright, let's go fix everything and see how grateful they are. Or not how grateful they are. Alright, this is Varen boy. Let's see how we...
Hello again, Commander.
I killed the big Varen. The rest are yours.
Excellent. I'll organize a hunt when the immediate threat of the Geth is gone.
I have to go.
Here, for your trouble. It's not much, I know, but it's all we can spare.
Oh, thank you. I didn't really ask for it, but I'm not going to say no.
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
I found these power cells in the tunnels. Are they what you're looking for?
I knew they'd turn up eventually. Here, Fidan gave me some requisition money.
She got some nice or high cheekbones.
If I can kick these power cells into place, I'll have this colony up and running in no time.
The water started running not long ago. Thanks to you, I assume. Now we just need to deal with the Geth and we can get back to growing this colony. Here, a few credits for your trouble. Thank you again, Commander.
Can I talk to Greta?
Not the best shot, but I'll do what I can.
Man, I can't imagine. Got his wife on the front lines and he's hunting. Well, that's how it was back in the day. Men hunted, but women didn't man the front lines. They just maintained the civilization, you know, make sure everything was good back in the manor.
I'm grateful for what you've done, but your heroics don't impress me, Commander.
Oh, okay.
What can you tell me about the Geth? Do you have any idea what they might be after?
I can't tell you anything about that. I suggest you go to ExoGenny if you want answers to those questions.
Tell me more about yourself, Arcelia.
I'm a rent-a-cop. I was hired to keep kids from writing graffiti on the walls at ExoGenny. Then all this happened. I wasn't trained for this. I didn't ask for it. I just wanted to end.
And she's honest. She thought she would be able to do an easy job, but it's difficult. Now she wants it to end. A lot of people do that, not thinking about the consequences of their work and what they're required to do, and then when the pressure comes on, they want to complain. But they signed up for it. I don't understand. Help me understand, people.
I get the feeling you don't like me.
How would you feel if you were hung out to dry by every government organization that ever promised to keep you safe? They should have sent a small fleet. Instead, we get one ship. And you're only interested in the Geth.
I did everything but the Geth lady. Get it right. Oh, okay. So I'm not going to talk to her anymore.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm going to just leave it at that. I'm cleaning up the mess. See if she changes her tune at the end. But I'm going to end it right here. It's been a long one. You know, almost 2 straight hours of playing and gaming. If this is your last piece of entertainment, which I do hope it is, I hope that you'll take the next few moments of your day to do something more productive, beneficial for yourself. We all have goals. It's a new year. Happy New Year. It's 2023. If you're trying to get fit, trying to get that rock solid body, looking fit and looking sexy isn't all about just the looks. It's just more beneficial. The older we get, the more if we work out, it'll help us down a line. And also, if you live in an affluent country like America, you know, we have issues that really don't show up in other countries. You know, we have a lot of fat people, obese people, and I'm not one of those people that says there's nothing wrong with that. There is something wrong with it. It's the health issues. Your skeleton can only take so much pressure, and so you develop knee problems, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes. All of those are preventable if you take care of your body, eat proper food, probably stay away from the processed stuff, and you know, get some exercise thrown in there. Good diet and exercise and water. good water. So that would help. So if you're trying to go down that path, it's always good to start. If you are too large, start small. Don't ever think that you have to do with some of these people with affluency are out there with all these videos, YouTube videos, Instagram videos, TikTok videos. You know, they look fit, they all ripped and stuff. Yeah, you don't have to start there. Start with something that's going to be more comfortable for you, and just remain consistent. Just remain consistent for about 90 days and you'll see dramatic changes, and then keep going from there the next 90 days. Because if you do absolutely nothing, 90 days is going to pass regardless. So if you do something that benefits yourself, well, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like I said, if this is your last piece of entertainment, I do hope that you do something a little bit more beneficial for your body, more beneficial for your mind, whether you want to read more about scripture. If you haven't read the Bible, I recommend reading the Bible chronologically. There's an app for that. So, you know, whatever it is. Anyway, this is your boy, Legend Muyui.